Hey guys, welcome to Pepcoding. In today's lecture, we are going to solve the problem of pattern number 13. Okay, so here we have given this pattern and we have provided an input n. Okay, so we have to print this kind of pattern. What if I say you that you have to print only stars instead of these numbers? Okay, so this is easy for us. Okay, so firstly, let's do that. Okay, then after that, we'll be thinking about these numbers. Okay, what I have to do, I have to take rows and columns. I have initialized my row with I, which is equals to 1, and we have to run what? We have to run two while loops. Okay, two loops I have to run till what? Till n. Okay, then my let's increase it first. Okay, so then after this, my next loop is this of for columns j equals to 1 till when till j less than equals to I. Why I did this? Because I want to print this kind of pattern. When I am at very first row, I just want to print one element. When I am at the second row, I want to two element, third row three element. What that means, till j less than equals to I. Okay, you have to figure this out. What happened, we have done this kind of questions before. So I want to do what? I just want to print star ending with a tab. Okay, just sorry, let me write this only. Okay, fine, ending with the tab. And what I have to do, I have to increment my j with 1 and I have to print a new line after all this. Let's run this code and see if we are correct. I'm sorry, here there must be some and it's like this. It's like this. Fine. So now let's run it and see. Yes, here we got this pattern and it's fine. I think it's correct. I hope. Yes, it's correct. So now let's talk about this pattern. Okay. Okay, here I'm copying it here. Okay. So what if I say you just see the last row? Okay, what's happening in this row? See, the first element is equals to 1 and the last elements also equals to 1. See, second element is equals to 5, second last element also equals to 5, third element equals to 10, and this third last element is also equals to 10. Okay, what if I say nc0 is always equals to 1, right? And if what if I say 1 is also equals to ncn? Okay, we used to do this in our 12th class in combination. What if I say this is a combination? See, nc0 or ncn. Fine, I can say like this. Okay, one more thing I want to say, that there was some one more property, that was nck always equals to nc and minus k. What this means, the kth element from the first is always equals to the kth element from the last. Okay, so you can see this if I say you that nc this nc2, okay, equals to 5, and from here you can see that it's equal to 5, and you can see nc3 or whatever it is, it's from the third element from the first is equals to third element from the last. Okay, so I hope you are getting it, that what I am trying to say, it is symmetric from the center. You can see this, from here it is symmetric and it is symmetric in this also. From this 6 is common or something, 4 1 is symmetric, 4 1, and same in this 1 2 1, it's 1 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1. Okay, so from here I can see this. What if I say this element is 5c0? What if I say this element is 5c1? What if I say this element is 5c2, this 5c3, this 5c4, and this 5c1? We know the formula of, this 5c1 or 4 5c3 equals to what? It's equals to 5 factorial upon 5 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial, right? And if it is nck, that is n factorial upon n minus k factorial into k factorial. Now I want to solve this. So what will be this? 5 4 3 factorial upon 2 factorial, and this is 3 factorial. 3 will cut. 5 4 20 upon 2, which is equals to, I am sorry, I'm in the way. Okay, let's do this here. 5 factorial upon, it was 2 factorial into 3 factorial, so this will be 2 factorial, right? Sorry, this will be what? This will be 20 because 5 4 then 3 factorial, 3 factorial will cut out 20 and this will equal to 10. You can see 5c3 is 10. Okay, same 5c0 is 1, 5c1 always equals to 5. We all know 5c2 is equals to 0, 5c3 is 10. Okay, 5c4 is 5. So you can check this for everyone. Okay, every element. So one more thing I want to say is, it's a very important thing I want to say. In the previous questions, what we were doing, it is 5c0 now. Okay, and it is 5c1. From here I can see the 0. In the previous question, what we were doing, we were starting our loops from when, that is I equals to 1, I equals to 2, I equals to 3, 4, 5 and 6, and column was also like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we were doing, we were iterating from 1 to whatever it is n. We were including, right? We were including these two elements, right? But now what if I say, if we start from 0, so what, we have to include this 5 or not? No, if we want 5 iterations, then we have to exclude our 5. Okay, why? Because 1 to 5, it's like 1 to first iteration, second iteration, third iteration, fourth iteration, fifth iteration. But in this 0th iteration, first iteration, second, third and fourth, we don't have to include 5. We have to run the loop for 5 times. So 0 has done its work. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are starting with the 0 now this time. Okay, you can see here it is 5c0. That means what? 5 is representing my row. What if I say, see, what if I say this is my 0th row, this is my first row, this second, third, fourth, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is for n equals to 6. Okay, let's say it's 6, 6, it's 6, so it's including 5 but it's not including 6. Okay, this is for n equals to 6. What if I say this is 0th column, first 2, 3, 4 and 5? Okay, so now what I am saying is, this is what, this is my 0c0, and this is what, this is my 1c0, this is my 1c1. See, this is 1c1, this is 1c0, this is 2c0, 2c1, c2. You can calculate this is same. Okay, so this is 3c0. So we can directly, see, my I is this and my j is this. Why we are doing this? Why I'm starting from 0? Because it is fulfilling my all conditions, because it's starting from 0, and there are some values which are like 3c0 or 4c0. So 0 I just want because I have to start from 0. This is the same, just we are doing what, we are just iterating from we have just started my iteration from 0. Previously what we were doing, we were starting our iteration with 1. Okay, so one more thing what I am saying is, let's code this initial, then we will be getting a better picture. Fine. So from here, okay, so let's code this first, then we'll see what's happening or something. Okay, I printed my stars. So now what I have to do, okay, let me firstly tell you instead of this. Okay, so let me cut this again. So here it is. So what I was saying, by this we can by this picture we can see my 0th column is equals to 1 only, and we all know whatever it is, nc0 always equals to 1. That means this, now whatever the value of I is, the column is 0 right now, so this value will be always equal to 1. Okay, so one more thing I want to discuss about it, that is, what if I say, we know the formula, right? We have learned this nck. By using nck, let's say I have the value of nck. Okay, can I find the value of nck plus 1? Yes, we can find, there is some kind of formula. So why I am doing this, because see, I know the value of nc0, like let's say I know the value of 3c0. So can I find 3c1? I can find, because there is some kind of formula. What that formula is? Formula is nck plus 1. That means nck multiply by n minus k and divided by k plus 1. Here my formula will look like ICK plus 1, sorry, ICJ plus 1 will equal to ICJ and I minus j upon j plus 1, right? So I can find 3C1. Then I just have to store my 3C1 somewhere, and by the use of 3C1 I can find 3C2. Same, I will store my 3C2 somewhere. By the use of 3C2 I will find 3C3. How we have to do this question. Okay, so now let's not waste our time and run and try to find what's going on. Okay, so initially what I will be doing, I will be just uh, I'll be just initializing the value. Okay, that is a equals to 1. Okay, what a equals to 1, what I mean by this, like this was like this now, 1 2 1 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1. Now what I have done, I have stored my this value, I have stored this value somewhere, I have stored it in a. By the use of a I will be finding my next element, that is b. Okay, uh I hope you got this. Okay, let me write it like in the form of k plus 1 or something, then you'll be getting it nice. Okay, so this is my n c k. Okay, fine. I'm writing it as nck equals to 1. Okay, so now what I'm doing, initially I am printing my nck. Let me print this first. I'm printing my nck. After printing my nck, I'm going to calculate my nck plus 1. Okay, I hope you are getting it, why I'm writing like this, because you should get this. Okay, this is nck and now I am finding my nck plus 1. My nck plus 1 will be what? My nck plus 1 will be nck multiply by what? Let me write it as icj. This is my icj and this is icj plus 1. So I want to do what? Multiply icj. What was my what was my formula? Icj multiply by I minus j. I was dividing it by j plus 1. So this was my formula, and I have printed my nck. So now what I will be doing, I will be updating my nck with what? Sorry, here it is icj. Now what I will be doing, I will be updating my icj with what? See, I will be updating my icj with icj 1. This is it. What I have done here. Initially I have calculated, it's 1 1. What I have done, just wait for a while. 1 3 3 1 it is. Okay, firstly I have stored my icj somewhere. Icj equals to 1. Okay, I have initialized my icj equals to 1 with the first. Initially I printed my icj. What was it? It was 1. I printed it. Okay, then after that what I did, with the use of icj, I calculated icjp1, that is icj plus 1. I calculated this and I stored this as, I just updated my icj's value as icj plus 1. Now my icj is this. Okay, now I am entering my while loop again. Now I am printing my icj, that is 3. I have printed 3. Now I am calculating my icj plus 1. Now my icj plus 1 was this now. Now I have calculated my icj plus 1. Now I am updating my value to this. Now my icj is this. Okay, now I am again entering my while loop. After this I am again calculating my icj plus 1. Fine, this is my icj plus 1. You have to do some maths, otherwise you won't get it. Okay, go and pick your pen and copy, then you'll be getting it. I hope you understood this question. We are printing here, we are ending it with some tab. Okay, and printing new line. So let's try to run this. Let's hope it's working. Okay, it's not working. It is having some issues, and issues are what? I have done here. Okay, we have to do this thing. Let's wait. plus what we haven't initialized our I with 0. Okay, and j also we have initialized these with zeros. Now let's run this. I hope this should work now. Okay, it's loading. Yes, it's accepted. You can see the output. Let's try to submit this. And yes, we got the right answer. Plus, yes, this was the mistake. I initialized it with one. I taught you, but it was a mistake. Plus, what I was saying, that you should try this on your copy, and please try to dry run this question. Okay, then you'll be getting a better picture. Okay, so guys, if you are having doubt, please watch this video again. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, and please share and subscribe our channel. Thank you guys. We'll meet in the next lecture. Bye bye.